Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to use a Rubbermaid Power Scrubber. And this will be a full tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. As you can see right here, I have a Rubbermaid Power Scrubber, and I got this recently, so I figured that I would do a tutorial showing you exactly how to use something like this. It's really easy to use, and it's super simple, so the learning curve is so small. So how to use something like this? Well, it's pretty simple. The first thing that I'm going to show you is how to turn it on and off. So if you take a look over here, this is the switch, and basically to turn it on, you're going to move it upwards towards this area over here, just like this, and it's on right now, as you can see. And then we're going to turn it off by going the opposite. So on is up like this towards the actual scrubber part, and then off is the opposite, downwards towards the bottom of the handle right here. That's on and off. Very simple. The next thing that I want to show you is how to remove this, the actual head of the power scrubber. So basically what you can do is, and it actually kind of shows you over here how to do it with sort of the direction. So it basically shows that you got to twist it and remove it. So I'm going to twist it to the side, and it shows the direction to twist it over here. So I'm going to twist it like this, and now that I've twisted it, I can pull it off like that. To put it back on, I'm just going to reinsert it in the same orientation that I removed it, and then I'm going to press it down and twist it the opposite way that I originally twisted it. So to remove it is very simple. You twist and pull, and then to put it back on, you push it down when you find that sweet spot, and then you twist it back. Very simple. Very easy. The last thing that I want to show you is how to replace the batteries. So if you take a look over here, or how to access the batteries, you can replace them, you can insert the batteries for the first time, whatever the case is. When I got this, it actually came with batteries, and I ended up changing the batteries. But so, you know, you can use this sort of instruction to remove the batteries that are there, to change the batteries, or to insert them if there aren't any batteries in your unit. But basically, on either side, there are these two little, almost like sections here. They look like buttons. And basically, you're going to get one finger on either side, and you're going to press your fingers together. Okay, and on either side, it actually says press over here, and it also says press over there. So it shows press on both sides, so it's pretty straightforward. But you're going to press on both sides, just as it's telling you to do. Press on both sides, and when you're pressing on both sides, you can simply remove the cap like that, and you now have access to the batteries. And there are actually instructions for which orientation to put the batteries in, and so on and so forth. And you can actually also look under the cap to see which way the cap goes. But yeah, basically, once you have, you know, new batteries in there once you have working new batteries that are in there, any batteries, whether they're new or not, I mean, as long as they're working. So once you have working batteries in there and they're inserted properly, and you get your cap and you make sure it's oriented properly, which is this way over here, okay, then you should be able to turn it on. And if it turns on, then you know your batteries are good to go. Very simple. And like I said, I probably didn't explain that, but I showed you how to remove the cap. To put the cap back on, you simply get it in place like this, and then you press down like that. And obviously, if you're wondering, oh, did I put the batteries in the cap in the right orientation? Well, if your batteries are working and everything is oriented properly and placed in there properly, then when you turn it on with regards to the switch, it should actually start working. And that's how I know that my batteries and my cap are oriented properly, because it turns on and it works. If you made a mistake, it wouldn't be working. Or, I mean, if the batteries were not functional, then it wouldn't be working as well. So if it turns on, then basically you know that everything is good with regards to the batteries overall, the batteries themselves, the battery compartment, the cap, everything with regards to that. And that's basically it. That's how to use this unit right here. It's really easy to do. I just wanted to show you and tell you exactly how to do it in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I've got nothing else to say, so we're going to roll the outro. So without further ado, here's the outro for this specific video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.